This is Sofia Zabala. She's at the firm working with Nick. We're going to London for a few days, Sophia and I. That was a terrific idea.
Despite their parents' efforts to keep them apart, Noah and Nick's bond appears to be unbreakable. Nick is prepared to cement his bond with Noah and demonstrate that he is not the Nick he once was, the one who enjoyed racing, fighting, and ladies. While Noah attends college, she lives with Briar, a mysterious and entertaining girl who conceals a sinister secret behind her smile. Nick begins working for his father's law office with Sophia, a beautiful co-worker. The narrative of Nick and Noah is followed in the 2023 teen romance film Your Fault. This is the second film adaptation of Mercedes Ron's trilogy of books. This time, Noah and Nick are in a different stage of their young, developing romance when we meet them. The two of them are still dating, much to the dismay of their parents, a year after Noah's father passed away. Their parents, however, are unwilling to give up and let the two find happiness. Unfortunately, these two face more difficulties than just their parents as long-standing rivalries and internal misgivings begin to surface. They had hardly had time to spend together over the past year. Nick is always moving, and Noah is getting ready for a good time on campus when he graduates from high school. They have so far been able to protect their romance and sneak in some alone time. They still, of course, have a lot of chemistry and desire for one another. After Nick comes back to celebrate Noah's 18th birthday, he chooses to remain and work with his father. Although she prefers to live in the opulent school residence halls, he also wants to move in with Noah. This leads to conflict between the two. Noah is opposed to living with Nick, to start. Second, Nick and Briar, Noah's roommate, have a past. Nevertheless, Noah is unaware that her new roommate is using her to gain access to Nick and is seeking retribution. After she and Nick were dating, Briar got into a vehicle accident, which led to her being institutionalized for 2 years. She later learned that she had lost a pregnancy as a result of the tragedy, and she believed that Nick had abandoned her. Regretfully, Nick is unaware of Briar's fate because his grandfather handled everything and misled him. Briar plans to sneak into the event and make a scene with Nick's mother in order to accomplish her purpose. Meanwhile, William and Rafaela devise a scheme to force Noah to collaborate with Sophia in order to destroy him and Nick. Sophia is the bright offspring of a prominent politician. She is both ambitious and gorgeous. Noah becomes increasingly envious as a result of Sophia and Nick's extensive work schedule. They begin to grow apart as Noah discovers that Nick has been lying about a lot of things. They decide to make a decision on the night of the gala after Nick receives an offer to move to London. The situation is further compounded by Nick's mother's attempt to re-enter his life. She enters the estate with Noah's help in order to obtain DNA. She must prove Maggie is William's child in order to protect her future during her divorce from her spouse. Ultimately, Nick's mother discloses that Rafaela and William were in a romantic relationship even during her marriage to William. Rafaela and William were in bed together the night Noah's father nearly killed her. She also disclosed that she was blackmailed into leaving Nick by William and his father. In the end, she is using this to further her own agenda and is not attempting to support Nick. Rather, she is exposing him to the reality about his father and grandparents. The night of the gala marks the conclusion of everything. Nick is devastated by Noah's confession and his mother's disclosure. He dumps her after accusing her of betraying him. Before leaving with Jenna, he gives her a kiss in front of Noah. But Lion shows him that Noah had good intentions and that ending their relationship would be a mistake. He returns to the gala and converses with Briar there. He apologizes after discovering the truth, but she is not prepared to pardon him. As Briar had intended when she snatched Noah's keys, Noah goes home in the interim and ends up staying the night with Michael. By the time he reaches Noah's place, Nick realizes his error too late, and she has already slept with Michael, believing their relationship is finished. After realizing what had transpired, Nick leaves without a word, feeling hurt and disappointed. By the time the movie concludes, William and Rafaela have formally separated and are accusing themselves of harming their children. That concludes our review for today, but the discussion is far from over. For more, leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more videos. Keep the magic of movies alive until the next time, signing off from FK Bytes.